This clip is brought to you by VegasWinners.com. Get expert sports betting advice from some of the best handicappers in the world. Head on over to VegasWinners.com and win yourself some money.
If Pat Patterson, this comes to us from Pushrath, his Twitter handle is @MCU If Pat Patterson, Dusty Rhodes, Paul Bosch, and Vince McMahon are maybe your biggest wrestling teachers, is there a specific lesson or nugget of information you could attach to each one that you still hold to this day? Pat Patterson, Dusty, Paul Bosch, and Vince McMahon.
Wow. Pat Patterson, what if? I credit Pat with helping me to utilize those two little words into my vocabulary to be a little nicer, and sometimes expressing my opinions is trying to look at the other side and say, what if we tried it this way? Dusty was, if you say it enough times and you believe it, then you can almost will it to happen and to be true, whether it's bullshit or not. I think Paul Bosch Paul taught me a lot. I mean, Paul taught me the money and longevity was on the other side, not in the ring, but on the other side. And one thing that Paul always taught was give back to the community and take care of those that take care of you. And I think that the same thing could be said for Vince, was to always make sure that all sides are covered and that you've taken care of as many as you can in the majority, but also take care of those that are not necessarily in the majority.
I have a follow-up question to that, and that is there one thing you hear all four of them saying in unison?
Wow. Tell stories. It's one thing every one of them had in common. Tell stories. Tell good stories. But everything that you do, if you can't, you have to be able to sell, and you have to be able to tell stories, because it is simply what we do. And if you yourself can't tell a story, then it's hard to write a story and get someone else to tell it for you. If you can't sell it to them and tell the story to engross your talent to be invested in it to do it. So you tell stories. That's what we do. We tell stories.
Lewis Sr. up next. Did WWF at the time go to the expense of building, breaking down, and moving the APA offices for each show? Or was it more cost effective to have the offices built into every venue you'd run?
What?
The APA. So you had Ron Simmons and JBL, and they would do their little office backstage.
Right.
Yeah. Did you guys set that up at every venue that you went to?
Yes.
Okay. So there you go.
It was a set.
Yeah.
I mean, it's very expensive and extensive set. Very high dollar. Very high dollar. Very difficult to carry your door around.
But it was similar to what you would do if you traveled with the barber shop or the pit or, Brother Love sets. Same type of thing. You would just set it up from venue to venue, backstage.
Yeah, probably a little easier.
Okay. Well, Eric Lewis Sr., there you go. Hopefully we've answered.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.